Hello, what's up, guys? Dad Dumbo here. So, this video is all about the event called Apex Wilderness, or in other words, known as SVS Server versus Server Battles in Wolf Game. So, what is SVS? SVS is where two servers competing with each other, and the winning server is going to invade the losing server and attack their throne and looting the players and having all that fun. So first we have to look at how these two servers are meshed. So servers are matched. You have to. A lot of people don't know this. So servers are matched based on the power levels of the players of each server of the players who are actually active players. So if they are like 7 days inactive, so those players will not be counted for this calculation. So the matchup will take place based on the power levels of the active players on two servers. And most preferable way would be identical power levels. So which is rare, but most of the cases it will be somewhat identical. Right. So what are the stages of SVS? The first stage is the metup stage. The second one is the mobilization stage. The third one is the showdown, and the final one is the recovery. Okay, we'll look at what these stages are now. So matchup stage. Matchup stage is all about the first 24 hours of the event of Apex Wilderness. So here you can, once you are matched with another server, what you can do is you can scout, you can go inside and look at the players, who are the players they are, how they are positioned. So all these things can be looked at in matchup stage. So this is where you strategical plan. Okay, how this is how we are going to do. Oh my God, there are like level 29, throne level 29 players are there. Most likely they might have tier 5 troops, what we are going to do, what our plan is going to be. So all these things you are going to plan by looking at the enemy server. Okay. So that is the matchup stage. And then you have the mobilization stage. And mobilization stage, there are 5 days. So in these 5 days, each day there will be a different challenge or tasks that you have to do to gain points. So your server collectively together working towards gaining points. So let's say first day that there's a particular that which I'm going to explain challenge is there. So by doing fulfilling these challenges, executing these challenges, tasks, you gain points. So altogether your server will be gaining points, and the other server also will be gaining points. So whoever gaining more points, that will be the winner. So there are 5 days. So 5 days cumulatively you get all together how many points this particular first server got, and how many points the second server got, and which server got the highest points. So the server who got the highest points will be the winning server. So they'll be the attacker. They are going to invade the server who got lower points. So that's about it. So basically in this during these 5 days, you guys have to make sure that you get more points than the other server. That's it. That's all about it. So collectively you have to work together inside your whole server, inside your whole alliance, to help each other and to make sure that your server, end of the day, end of 5 days, have the highest points, and you have defeated the other server in terms of points. Okay. So so let's look at what are the 5 days that what are the events that are available or challenges that are available in these 5 days. The day one, it's called uh, territory renewal. So territory renewal, that is the name of the event, or the challenges, the tasks that you have to do in the particular day. So day one, gain points by building speed ups, research speed ups, and training speed ups. So you have to use these speed ups. More speed ups you use, more points you will gain. And then increase your power. More power you increase, you'll get more points. And then complete home quests. So these are the three ways to gain points in day one. But there's a trick behind this. So below I am showing all the tips, all the tricks that you can do. So the trick here is you should not be using any training speed ups. Even though they are saying okay, using training speed ups you get points, you shouldn't be using any training speed ups in this day, because you know more power will come from using building speed ups. And on the day 5, you have another challenge where you have to train more wolves. So to train more wolves, you will be needing more training speed ups. So if you consume all your training speed ups on day 1, so basically you are screwed, because you can't train more troops on the day 5. So it's very important that you are not going to use any training speed ups on day 1. Okay, the second tip is that whenever you are using speed ups, you should have the kingdom's buff is executed. It's happening and it's underway, and you have title buffs. The titles assigned to you. Let's say you want to research something, so you ask for your king or queen or any alpha wolves, asking, okay, assign me this omega title, which has, let's say, research speed buff, right? So so you can have more power using consuming less speed ups. And the third one is runes. So you have to attack cats and get the runes, and using those runes you have to do this. You have to use the speed ups. So this is the uh, tricks. These are the tricks for the day 1. Okay, let's look at the day 2. So day 2, it's called alliance growth. So alliance growth, during the alliance growth or day 2, you have to gain points. You can get points by clicking help. So someone asks for help, you click on the help icon, so you get points. The second one is alliance research donations. So when you go to alliance research, you can donate. So using those donations, you'll gain points. The third one is gathering or collecting resources. Gathering resources in the wild or collecting resources inside your base. So these two ways also you gain points. Okay, so what are the tricks for this day 2? The first one is donations, because more donations you do, more points you will get. So you have to make sure that you have 20 donations saved when the day starts. So with that 20 and this day's another, let's say, whatever the number of donations that you are going to get, you'll have more donations to do if you save the previous day's donations as well. So you have to make sure, but by reset, you have 20 day donations saved. The second one, it is very important one, is the gathering resources in day 1. So and keeping them. So basically, let's say you have a alliance crystal resource point. So what you do is you send one pack there. You collect as much as possible resources, crystals, in that use in that pack. You keep it aside. You don't send that home. You keep it aside. Okay, this pack is full now. You can see the load. Load is full. You send another pack. That pack is also collected. This is happening in day 1, right? Not on day 2. So let's say you can keep you have 5 marches, or let's say 4 marches. So 4 packs. So all these 4 packs you have to fill them with all the resources that they can sustain. So you keep these all 4 packs aside, and you wait until the reset of the day 2. So when the day 2 starts, you send all these packs home. So it will give massive amount of points, because you have gathered for, let's say, whole day, 24 hours. You have already gathered so many resources, and you are sending them home at the reset point. So, and you'll get massive amount of points. And also there's another important thing that you have to do. So you as soon as the day 2 starts, you send your full pack to your resource point, right? So, and now very important point for the alliance leaders here. So you have to make sure now all the people are gathering here in the resource node, alliance resource node. So let's say 5-10 minutes prior to the end of the day two, as the alliance leader, you have to delete that resource point. So when you delete that resource point, what happens is all the troops, all the packs which were collecting resources will go home. So maybe at the last point, some people might forget to log in and send their packs home to get the points. As the alliance leader, it's your responsibility to delete this resource node to make sure these your alliance members packs will return home, giving them massive amount of points. So that is a very important thing that you have to keep in your mind. Okay. Also, do not collect resources in day one because you can stockpile those resources and collect on the reset of the start of the day two. Okay. So those are the very important points that you have to keep in mind for day two, which is alliance growth. Okay, day three is about survival and protection, is the name. So, day three, you gain points by using hero shards. So, basically, how you use hero shards? By evolving heroes. So, if you evolve heroes, you gain points. The second way is using fans, advanced fans, or fans to summon heroes in Valhalla. Right. And the third one is using bloodstones to pray in the altar. Right. And fourth one, this is I'm not actually sure, not tested, but I suppose that even using thorns on Behemoth will also give you points. So that's about, you have to wait and see. It's not tested, but I think that could be the case. That's about day three. Okay, we look at day four. Okay, day four. J4 is called bear fans. Here you gain points using doing elephant rallies and hunting wandering animals and consuming action points. So basically, if you do rallies and want to kill wandering animals, obviously it will consume action points. Right. So, uh, but the trick behind this is you should not do any you should not hunt any wandering animals because they give very low points compared to the uh, compared to doing elephant rallies. So you have to focus 100% on elephant rallies, and whole alliance should be doing multiple rallies same time. Let's say level 5s, level 6, level 7, whatever the level that is available. So they have to do the rallies all together parallelly, multiple rallies, getting so many points. So starting from now, you have to save lot of action points. 20,000, that's better. So try to save at least 20,000 action points starting from now. Now itself is the time. When you see the event, it might be already late. So you have to start saving from now. So, and make sure when the day four comes, you do elephant rallies only, not wandering animals. That's very important. Right. So next one is day five, the territory safety. You gain points here by training wolves. So this is the day that you should be using speed ups, training speed ups. That's why I said on day one you have to save training speed ups because you will be needing them on day five. Okay. Second one is recharging gems. Obviously, you recharge gems, you get points. And the third one is buying items in Meerkat Peddler. So you go there and you buy items. There you gain points. The trick behind this is when you buy items in for gems, make sure that at least there is 70% discount. Otherwise, you are spending a lot of gems unnecessarily. So you refresh, you spend gems, you get you buy resources and speed ups. Okay, so it doesn't say speed ups, I have forgotten it, but speed ups, buy speed ups and resources. So basically use whatever the items that are available there. It could be resources, some items, speed ups, whatever, but using gems and resources you buy them. Right, so that's about J5. So once this day 5 is finished, what happens is, now let's say your server got more points than the other server. Obviously, that's the purpose of this video, to make sure that you get more points. So once that is finished, you become the winner, you become the attacker. So you are going to invade the defeated server, and there will be like 10-hour countdown. So in this period you get some sleep, because after that you will not be getting any sleep. So once the countdown is finished, the attackers can teleport into defending server, and defenders have to defend their thrones and crystals. So most likely by then they have put people inside these thrones and crystals. So what your goal is to collectively together you rally these throne and crystals, and you recapture it. But it will cost you a lot of dead. There will be a lot of dead troops there, dead wolves, bodies here and there, because you are attacking a throne which has so many, let's say 30,000, 300,000, 400,000 number of wolves inside, and you are rallying like with 100,000 or 200,000 maximum rallies, and there will be a lot of casualties. But don't worry, there's another stage where that you can recover your troops as well. So during this recovery stage, you can recover a certain amount of dead troops for you. Let's say up to, I think, 90% you can recover. 15% by default you can recover 50%, and with the gems you can increase that percentage to 65%. And there are packs available that you can buy those packs and increase the uh, the percentage to up to 90% as well. But it depends on, you have to make sure, if you only have tier 4 troops, it's actually not economical for you to use gems or to your money on increasing the percentage. It will be rather more beneficial for you to just you just train them again. So that's about it. These are the 4 stages. So as once the attackers have won, that they'll be, if your server won, everyone will have some attack buff available for you for like 2 weeks, I think. So basically there are so many benefits within the SVS, and there are so many bad effects not winning or getting defeated in SVS. So right now, starting from today, you start saving for all these things: save fans, save bloodstones, save speed ups, and save action points. So these are the things that you can start doing for yourself, to make sure that when SVS comes, you'll be prepared to score. Some people save like 300, 400, 500 advanced fans. So that's the determination that you have to have. You have to save 20,000 action points. You have to save at least 200 fans. So you have to save bloodstones. All these things come even without spending. You get free of charge. Do events, get these things, and even some events triggering in your backyard. You click on them, there will be some fans appearing. So save all these things and make sure that you have stockpiled them and you are ready for SVS. At least 2 to 3 weeks prior to the SVS, you should be getting started of your preparations. Okay, I hope this information helped you guys and girls out there. So have some fun. While having the fun, make sure you are getting ready, your service getting prepared for the upcoming SVS, which could be very brutal for your server if you are going to be defeated. Best of luck, guys.